Does Pi know about it too?
Continuing down this path into our next room. So, with that said, will everyone please follow me?
We're gonna go straight, so you follow right.
That is called a stalactite, and the best way to remember them is that they hold on tight to the ceiling. Now, for my personal, does mean yes, it is hollow like a straw, and theoretically you could drink from it, but I would not recommend. It's a little rocky. Now, if everyone will look to the walls, it makes them flowstone formations. Now, specifically these guys right here, they look like you took a pinch at the cavern's skin. Now, if we go up here, those are called cave curtains. And for our last one, if you come, formation goes all the way down from the ceiling or the wall and can inhabit this cave, but do not any longer because they were all removed thanks to us needing to give tours. Alright guys, if you're in a second. 180 feet below the National Bridge. Now, and why it's named Sherwood Forest. If you look right here, you can see some trees today, standing at 32 feet tall and 8 inches in diameter. He is our Caverns totem pole. But now, when Texas was covered by this warm and shallow ocean sea, dead plants and animals would start to drift or flow down to the bottom of the ocean. And as this pressure was continuously added, it would start to make sedimentary rock, which is a layer of rock that and once again, as that pressure was continuously added, it would Alright guys, we are now currently standing in our second largest room on tour today. This room is 50 feet wide, 50 feet tall, and 250 feet long. I would like to welcome you to Castle of the White Giants, 50 feet long. I would like to welcome you to Castle of the White Giants. Alright, but we are not going to be staying here very long. We are going to be continuing on into the next part of the room where I'm... if y'all remember me talking about the totem pole, this is our largest column on tour today, standing at 50 feet tall, the entire length and height of this room. This is our watchtower. He is also 8 feet in diameter. If you look right here in the middle, we have our largest stalagmite on the tour. His name is Mount of the Landlord. He got this name when the 4 explorers first came through. They look like apartment building balconies, or maybe they're windows, so they gave the name. You have a landlord. He's right here. You can see his hair, nicely done. Hands on his hips. We have our third and final white giant. He is the king's throne with his 2 armrests, footstool, and the best of all, a snack table for his cave ice cream, cave cupcake, other representations. If he climbs and animals, that would make the line of the bacon darker, but if the climate was less hostile, see-through. Now, to the back of the room, you will get to see where the inside hand railing, you will get to see what the 4 explorers, that was the deepest and scariest part of the tour. All right, and I would like to welcome you to Emerald Lake. Feet wide, 100 feet tall, and 350 feet long, making it by far the biggest room on tour and the biggest showroom. And it collapsed because of the buoyancy of the water holding it up. But as we know, we're not currently standing in water, so as that water slowly receded down to the aquifer below us, all of this right here, all these boulders, that is called breakdown, and as the name suggests. Now, some of you may be wondering, I've been talking to be in a cave, and the answer is, yes, we are safe. The tour behind us, not so much. But strenuous part of our tour, I like to call it the Stairmaster 3000. But as we're making our way up, if you do need to take any before any of the paths were there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's slippery and gross.
Which is how this room got its name. And he is right here behind all of you guys. Scepter. But most people see him up here in the shadow. Right here, there, again, his hair, his head. And it looks like he's reading a book in the bathtub. I say he's in the bathtub. And if we look up to the ceiling, we can actually see why. All of these brown spots and all of these dark black spots, that is all a 15,000-year-old bat Bruce. Which does mean, if anyone noticed when they first came up here, how the cave turned from this white pretty color to this brown and black color on the way up. All of that is bat guano 15. Now, if you were to go on the Discovery Adventure Tour, you would go get to see some 15,000, not 15,000, some 7,500-year-old, actually a bat guano slide. But with that said, we have reached the conclusion of our tour. But if this was 1964, I would tell you that so. After seeing a few of your stressed faces, I've asked a few questions if you'd like to, but I do need to be the last person to leave the cave. Up there we have waiting concessions, a hand washing station, and places to sit. So with